Hello, Franklin Music families. My name is Mr. Owens, and welcome to Advanced Placement Music Theory for the fall of 2020 online. And this is our Canvas homepage. And there is a lot of information here about how we do class and some of the expectations with this classroom. I just want to kind of go through this class page with you. Parents, make sure you have a chance to look at the Canvas page. You'll notice right away here, there's our class meet link, and this is where students go to click on to get into class every day. Right below that, I have a guide for parents to get connected as an observer with the class, and you can have your mobile device set up so you can also see how your student is receiving assignments and announcements and so forth. So please, there's a step-by-step guide on how to do that if you haven't. Because this is advanced placement music theory, we follow the units and a lot of the material, coursework, guide work, things like that from AP Central. And also Portland Public Schools is in line with those AP Central dates and guidelines. So on this homepage, you can see the AP student checklist with things like exam codes, deadlines, registration information to make sure that your advanced placement student, and this goes for all AP classes, is following along and making sure that you're not getting behind on certain deadlines or registration and things like that. And so I have a couple different AP websites to look into. In particular, check this one out, the first one, AP Student Checklist. Let's go through our norms of class. I expect all kids to be present for every class. I know that's not always possible, but that is the expectation and the norm. You come into the class, your mics are off and your cameras are on. I also understand that sometimes cameras can't be on, or people are doing things or different things like that, but the expectation is that your camera's on. It makes a big difference. I mean, imagine me right now, if I didn't have my camera on, it wouldn't be the same experience. And I think that having students see each other and interact with each other online at least bridges that gap a little bit and makes us feel connected as a community. You should be in a practice space where you have access to your instrument, whatever that instrument is, possibly even piano or different things, so you're able to work the music. That means that you're not just laying in bed or eating during class. I know sometimes maybe some things you'll have to take care of, but you want to ideally have a great situation to do work in. Be actively engaged in activities and assignments. Be courageous, courteous, kind, and supportive of others in the class. This takes some courage. We're singing, we're playing, we're learning a new language, and it takes some courage and support. We have to support each other. And then just strive to improve your musicianship every day. I've posted all the units that we will cover in this course right on the homepage. And the amount of in-depth work that we do in each of these units is going to have to be modified, because we're going to try to cover a year's worth of work in a half a year. And as you know, that's not really possible to the extent that you would in an entire year, but we're going to do our best to make sure it's palatable for kids or for young musicians. Here's our schedule every day. We have 2 live classes and 3 asynchronous classes. It's about 5 hours of class a week. I will see kids every day. I expect to check in and do attendance live every single day. And then on those async days, we will cut class short, break into groups, work activities. I can work one-on-one or in small groups with students, make sure that concepts are being covered correctly and answers or questions are being answered. So every day we meet and take roll in person. So I see everyone. The classroom daily routine, we need to get into a routine, because when we do, we tend to learn more and progress is made. So our classroom routine will be rhythm reading, sight reading, realizing small passages of music, and being able to not only realize them, but perform them. Not just on our instruments, but we want to hear. We do a lot of ear training. So we'll do that to kind of get us going every day. And then we'll do a lesson of the day where I'm taking notes in real time. And I think that it's important for you guys to realize that I actually will give kids notes in real time. So let's see if I can do this somewhat efficiently here. So it's going to change for a second, but if I go like this and share this other screen, all of a sudden we're in a situation where I can take notes in real time. And I think that that's a really great feature that we have in this class, because really to do theory well, you have to see it and you have to be able to write it down and work through it. And I can do that and circle things and talk about chords and structures and all kinds of theoretical things, and have kids can actually take notes in class. That is a really important part of this class, because then it kind of makes it real in the moment for students, and then they can see me working the material. Let me go ahead and switch back here. So excuse my messy desktop. So our routine, I do have a little bit about some of the other websites that we use in this class a lot. Smartmusic.com is fantastic because we can sight read, do rhythm reads, work music and skills and concepts in the moment. So students I can assign a sight read for the day. Students can get on there, they can listen to their part, they can change the tempo, they can adjust the metronome, and they can also track the music. There's a clarinet playing a part, and we're in 2/2 time, so different time signatures and meter signatures, and students can sing these and play these and write solfege in and write counting in, and then they can download and save and record themselves and upload those files to Canvas. And I can also track their work on Smart Music. Another site that we use a lot is musictheory.net, which is one of the most incredible online music theory resources available. And it's been around a long time, but there's lessons on here where you can kind of review some of the things we're doing. There's plenty of exercises that deal with not only the basic things of rhythm notation, note ID, key signatures, scales, but also it gets into some other things: chord identification, scale identification, ear training, note ear training, interval training, qualities of chords, modes. All of those things are here, and they're fun and interactive. And so that's a great part of this course too, is just working that material online. And the cool thing is, after kids do something, for example, if we did an interval identification and you had to say, oh, okay, well, that is a minor seventh. Okay, it plays it, you get a green light. Then when you're done and you want to go ahead and, turn in your score or check your score, you can show your progress report. You can save that as a PDF and then upload that to our Canvas page, or our home page, or our assignment page, which is a great way for me to track kids and how they're doing. That's about it. As far as grading goes, I use a point system, and I meet kids where they're at. So, we use a point system, and kids have the opportunity to improve their grade by resubmitting assignments. But most importantly, kids need to be doing the work and being active in class and working through the material and trying their best to improve. And then I meet kids where they're at. And that's AP theory in a nutshell in 10 minutes. And please feel free to contact me. jowens2@pps.net is my email. Look forward to working with your kids. It's been great so far, and look forward to talking to you in the future. Thank you.